Alright, it is zombie killing time. Alright, welcome to Survival Gym. We are going back into 7 Days to Die. Right this moment, we are going to be doing our single player world. We have had some chaos in the world that we have around here. And the missus is dealing with a lot of that stuff right now, and so she'll be on. I think. If she's not, we'll just be playing us, and we'll dig into this. We should be hitting a point where we can really test our horde base. Some people were wondering how I did it. And I posted the link to yesterday's stream. So if you are on YouTube or Twitch, you can find the full stream from yesterday on there. And you can see how we built it. Right now we're away from the base. So we are going to finish getting this loaded. And then we are going to run a couple things. We'll go back to the base. When we get back to the base, that's when I'll let you guys see what it looks like again. I'll walk you through it all, just so that, you know, if you didn't catch it, the stream, and you don't want to go back and watch a 3-hour stream or speed through a 3-hour stream to find where I was building, you can just get the highlights from today, and you can see it there. Why are we building the environment? What are we doing here? Alright. Okay, so yesterday we stopped here at Bob's Boars and Carl's Corn. We met Grace, and this is only a tier 3 location, so if you're doing tier 3 quests, you want to try to do that enough that you could get this one a couple of times. And the reason I say that is because you can come out of here with 5 or 6 super corn seeds. And to get into the wasteland, you need the super corn. It is part of the smoothie recipe for the wasteland. So you need to find one of these places and or find a spot where you can loot. Oh, it's 2,300. Oh, I don't know. Where's our base? Seriously, bro? Off with your hand. And then I'm going to take your head. You keep dinging me. Okay, you know what? We're going to run back to the base. Because doggone it, we picked up way more loot here than I thought we were going to pick up. Excuse me. So we're going to bebop ourselves back over to the base. I may have too much sunlight coming in from my left side here, especially to see at night. Doesn't look too bad over there. There we go. Now we can hear something. So we stumbled across this little town just before hitting the wasteland and the trader over there. And I had just been talking about hoping that we could find a Bob's Boars, Carl's Corn, because we needed more super corn and super corn seeds. And so we did that, and we then stumbled across it on the way out to the wasteland. I was wondering how we were going to figure it out and how we were going to do it and how we were going to deal with it, and didn't know, because I'm like, where am I going to get the super corn seed from? Well, we got lucky. We had it show up, and voila, right before we got there, which was super cool. Ugh. It's hard to drive at night, especially when you're going cross country, because there's a lot of times you can't see what's out in front of you. And if I'm driving like straight towards that, then I've got a big yellow, like a marker. I'm seeing a big fat yellow or orange, marker out in front of you as much as you're seeing the lights. One of the things that I'd like to be able to do here pretty soon is be able to get a 4x4 built. We've got 2 forges that have all the add-ons and crucibles and whatnot. And so with that, we have the ability to pump out a whole lot of material if we want. The downside is I thought the other day after the stream Thursday night that I had all kinds of iron to be able to put in the forges, and I think I put the last of it in the forges yesterday on yesterday's stream. So I ran through all of it to include, like everything that I did. It's all used up. I'm like, wow, okay, we ran through that a whole lot faster than I expected. Which, that's okay. We'll just dig up some more and be no big deal. We'll just drive on, drive on. Woo! Oh, man, that made my stomach turn. Holy cow. So the weather around where I'm at right now has been a little squirrely. We had like 90-degree days this last week, and Friday we were down to the 60s after being at 90s. And today I don't think we've got out of the mid 70s, which has been really nice, but not enough to use the pool, or do those kind of things. So it's a little... the granddaughters were wanting to play on their little blow-up slip and slide kind of thing, and we turned it on so they could use it as like a shower, or just as a slide, but we didn't turn the water on because it was too doggone cold. It's just too chilly to do that. We don't need anybody getting nasty sick around here just before we actually hit the season where you can get nasty sick just from being to other people. And if you've ever had kids, once school starts, they bring home every nasty germ they can possibly bring home, so you're already fighting that mess. Okay, drop that off in there. Nothing else there. Let's go here. Nothing we want to put in there really. We'll put that in there. That's a mod. That's a mod. That all has some other place to go. Put that in there. No, it's going to be this one. That and that and that. And then we have the mods box, which is going to take that and that. Oh. No, we want to keep that, I think. There's some stuff we want to keep here. I need to look up the smoothie again. The atomic smoothie. Okay, acid, ears of super corn. Okay, so we're 7 and 7, and yucca fruit takes 5 at a time. So if we're doing 7 atomic smoothies, 7 times 5, what you got, 35? Or 30, let's see, 7, 5, 30. 7 times 6 is 30, so 35. Yeah, I don't math that much, so it is what it is. Oh, man. Let me swap out my glasses here with my computer ones. Maybe that won't make my eyes hurt so bad. So yucky, yucca. Okay, so let's go over here to the medical and let's put that and that in the medical. Put some of that in there. I still don't have a for sale box, do I? What's over here? That's our for sale box. I don't think we're putting this. Oops, not that. This up there. That and that in there. Meat. This. Seeds got to go upstairs. I don't think our stuff up here has grown yet, so yeah, we can't replace any of that yet. But we'll put the corn in there. Alright, let's go get the rest of the stuff. And then we will need to make, we're day 55. 56 is our horde night. Wow. Right in that guy's face, and it still didn't register a hit. My goodness. We picked up a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't realize we picked up that much stuff. I really didn't think we did that much. We're going to put this in here. I want to keep that. In there, and that has to go in there. Alright, let's go back down there, find out what we need. I'm just trying to plow through this really quick so we can get back on the road. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay. Alright, now we're not stopping at any place to get to the wasteland. We're not stopping anywhere, we're not talking to nobody, we're not looting, we're just going so we can get to the freaking wasteland, so we can see the trader, at the very least say hello to him, see if he's got anything that we're just dying to have, and then back we come, because we are day 55 and the horde night is day 56, and there's a small thing or two I want to do with the horde base just before we get the horde started, if I can get it done. It's not going to be a have to, it's just going to be a kind of need to. We built the one wall just a little too close, and we need to move that wall out just a little bit so that we can have room to get in there and repair. That's it. Woo, man, my brain was struggling right there. 404 error. Just kind of, I can't think. That happens. That happens more and more as you get older. Yeah, you walk into a room, forget why the hell you walked in the room in the first place. Walk out of the room, you get all the way back to the other part of the house, and then realize what you went in that room to get in the first place, and have to go all the way back where you came from. And you're like, this horseshit. I just got here. Now I gotta go back. Woo, baby. Ugh. I'm pulling a wheelie there for a second. Yep, yep. Just smack that. Why not? Why not? Damn, all those wonderful cars right there. We're not stopping. We're just a going. We are going to have to dig up some lead, though. And we're going to have to go back and get some more coal. We're going to have to start getting our game on when it comes to ammo production. Because if we're going to start doing these tier 5s, we have got to have the ammo. And I do need to be making better foodstuffs too. Because you need those extra items to help your food, your hunger, and your water out, so you're not gagging on it, waiting to try to, get that stuff rebuilt. Hey, look at a road. We did run around yesterday a little bit and got a bunch of corn. We were looking for potato seeds. Potatoes are going to be a thing that are going to take you a while. Because you can find corn everywhere. You go to any town, just find the farming district, and you get all kinds of corn. And once you have the ability to make the seed, then you could just triple up on being able to have corn. And if you put into the farmer deal, living off the land in the general tab, you can get 2 or 3 seed every time you harvest something. And that's huge. Okay, where are we at? Okay, we want to stay on this side for right now. I'm like, I heard it. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, shoot. He taking his time. Crawling on over. Probably should have did that first. We're going to eat it all up. Alright, so we only have a certain amount of time to get over there and see the trader and then get back. So we entered the wasteland. We've got 2 minutes and 57 seconds, so we need to bebop our butt right over here, see the trader, check off that block, and then we've got to just kind of pick at the edges of the wasteland until we get our requirements met. And find the mushrooms and that kind of stuff like that. Just kind of look at some stuff here. Got some books, clothes. Okay. Yeah, me neither. May I see your inventory, sir? Okay, what do we got here? nothing I need there. Armor, nothing I need there. Hugh is the armor guy, so this is where you're going to find all your armor if you're looking to buy it. There's literally nothing here at this point that... Okay, what do you got? We need another one of those. We don't need another one of those. I can make everything else that I need. What do you got for food, buddy? Jack turds. Okay, ammo. We need your ammo. How much can we get? Take that. The magnum ammo. We'll take that. That's all you got. Desert vultures you can buy. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a forge, but we already have plenty of forge. Dart traps, we want those. Shotgun turret, we want that. We can make the small stuff, no big deal. We already have a bunch of switches. Okay, what do you got here? Nothing that's blowing up my skirt. Oh, I bet they will. Oh, I got 35 seconds. We spent way too much time doing that. Gotta go. Gotta go. We're gonna start taking damage in 20 seconds. Four, three. Oh. Yeah. We know. We're going. Come on. Just trickling our health away. Woo. Alright, the missus had to come in to talk to me. Okay, so now what we're doing is looking for those radiated mushrooms. And those big nasty guys. You gotta kill a number of them. So we'll just step right here, let this go for a little bit. We'll go look at this right here. We're gonna take this. That gives us a full trader reward, so we're good there. Now we have to make 20 pipe bombs, and that'll close out crafting. And now we've got farming taters. We need to get the pumpkins and the hops and the coffee going. This one is find the lead, and then this is all the precious metal ones. We've got that one. Now we just have to complete 3 more blood moons, and we'll have that one. Craft 10 splints, we can go do that. The rest of these are healing. I have yet to be able to complete these. I'm just not able to do it. You get to a certain point. So now we've got to get the mushrooms. We got to make a smoothie. We got to harvest some lead here. Mutated zombies. We got to get 4 more of those. Loot containers and spend 30 minutes in there. Which is why I'm trying to get the smoothies. So these all count as containers. So I could just loot these until I have it. There's enough junk out here that makes it easy peasy. I thought I saw some lead back over there, so we'll be able to get that. Birds' nests count too, so you can just loot those, the cars, all that. Anything that you can loot counts towards that loot and items piece. I'm still looking on the ground more than anything. Okay, here's another guy we gotta go kill. See, these things spawn in, and so you gotta kind of hang out a little bit and get them to spawn in. Here's lead right here. And get off me. Sure as heck no. You weren't there when I started. We just have to keep a watch on our timer here. Okay, the lead is complete. Ooh, no? Yeah, okay. Thought that might have been a mushrooms. Trash. $50. We're right here, so we just have to step back across. Easy, easy. These are easier to do when you have that minor 69er and mother load, because that, like, we completed this one, right? But we did not complete. Oh, we did complete this one. Okay, they adjusted that. So now it's just about doing a lot of this, just regular stuff to get these. Alright, so we've got that done. We got to get this done. Loot 20 containers, so we still have 11 more to do. And we've made it for 6 minutes and 54 seconds inside the wasteland. I don't know how much further that goes up. Okay. That'll be enough out of you. I'm still looking for mushrooms, and I'm looking for things to loot. And if I see any of those mutated zombies, they're getting a face full of lead. Should just go over here and kill this guy too, though. Man. Woo! I like this desert eagle, or desert vulture. Gotta be careful. Not that I really give a damn about a desert eagle, though. They could get upset if they want. It's not worth their time. Ooh, to do. Let's do the bird nest. Just cut. Oh, wait, look at that. We actually got an egg. Amazing. I know I've talked about it multiple times, but getting eggs in this game has gotten ridiculous. So hard to get eggs. But there I go. Two nests, one right after the other, that actually had eggs in them, which is freaking amazing. Well, it'll just stay over there because I am not going that far to get it. Found a couple junk piles here, huh? Mushrooms have become easier to find. Just driving around the wasteland though, it's hard to see them, so you still have to go really slow, which is why I'm just walking. Have we got any points? We have no points. You know what, let's do this. Let's just look at this. Okay, so we're standing in the pine forest, and our game stage is 129, loot stage 74. Okay. Now we're in the wasteland. Game stage is 284, and our loot stage is 234. So that's why you want to be trying to get to the next levels. We can only craft one. Well, we've got the mushrooms. At least that little quest piece that they make you do. Get the trash, get the trash, get the trash. Come here, Bert. Later, dude. Ooh, I almost ran right by those ones. And this is really just kind of how you do it initially, so that you can get some of the basic stuff out of the way. You just kind of hang around to the edge, where you can easily just bop, bebop, bop, 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 back over and reset your rad levels, and then it's all good again. Now we'll get 6 minutes or something like that from the smoothie. So knowing that, we'll kind of come back over here. Oh, I don't have space cleared. No. Okay, we'll get rid of those. There we go. Okay, we got 2 minutes 19 seconds. Where's my motorcycle? Right over here. Okay. As soon as that hits its 3-minute mark, we're gonna drink this. We need to put some stuff on our bike. Hang on. Okay, let's put this. Oh, and let's just read these. What the hell? Okay, drink. That gives us a total of 7 minutes. We're gonna go for that that airdrop over here. Get ourselves a few zombie kills. We need 5 of those guys. I think now we only need 2. We need 1 more of those guys and then just a bunch of general zombies. What do we find? Double barrel shotgun quality 6. Oh, some more super corn seed. That's all. That's all good stuff right there. Let's just kind of. There's my last guy right there. Come on. Alright, well, if we can get a couple of kills, kick in a few doors. What's here in Moe's Groceries? This is like a tier 1. We should be able to kick in a door or something, and we got 5 minutes to go. We should be good. Well, just roar yourself into the next month, buddy. I'm busy. Literally the worst shot. I'm so horrible. Oh, shoot, it sucks. I wear glasses for a reason, though, so screw off. I am literally like the epitome of the jackass who cannot freaking see. I used to be a great shot, actually, in real life. In real life, occasionally, I could be pretty impressive. Digging this desert vulture though. This thing is quite the gun. Give me some seeds. Okay, don't give me shit. We definitely want to look here though. These shelves usually have good stuff. If you don't look for the stuff with the tools and whatnot, you can find some decent stuff in there. See, occasionally I could be pretty deadly. Panicked? Nah, I couldn't eat shit. My thing's done wore off. We're kind of actually up in here. We gotta quit screwing around. We could get in trouble. Pump shotgun level 1. Alright, we're out. Where are we at though? We just gotta look real quick. Got that done. I just need 5 more zombies of any sort. Okay, where is the way out? Back that way. Gonna bebop ourselves back over to the other side here, get real close where we're gonna be okay, and then we'll just run around on the inside here, get the last few zombie kills we need. Once we have them, then it's just a matter of hitting any trader we want. No, too far. I tried. 2 minutes. Alright, let's just run back in here, get a couple more kills. Where are we at? 3 more. We just need 3 more. I gotta get back towards the... Get back towards here. There we go. Okay, should be 2 more. Let's pop across real quick. See, there was one right over there. There's a couple good towns. We get this one, man. We could get some good loot over here. Am I pulling? I'm anticipating the recoil. Okay. Let's get on the other side. Where's our bike? Let's do this, because then we can go run to the trader real quick. Oh no, we still have to survive. So we've still got like 12 minutes to survive in that area. Totally forgot about that time frame. Okay, I'm gonna check. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is grab our bike and bebop our happy little rear ends back over to home. Like, we're gonna do that. If we see the desert though, or well, back by home, there's a spot where the desert is. We go get the yucca that we need to make a couple of atomic smoothies. And then yeah, and then we'll just come back and get our time in, maybe do a quest or two, and see if we can yank some good loot. It won't be though until after the horde. We're not gonna do that until after the horde. The horde's got it. We got to get the horde out of the way because we're evening time of day 55. A couple of things I want to do with the base real quick. We did pick up a quest over here though. I mean, like, we picked up a tier 5 quest back home. We're not going to do that before the horde either. That'll take up way too much ammo. What I do need to do though is do some looting, or do some put down these other farm plots. Maybe see if I can find some lead over there close by us. Grab some more coal and nitrate and lead, so we can start pumping out ammo, because that's the thing we're gonna need. We have things. I mean, we can make repair kits and we could do all that stuff fairly easy. It's the doing the hard part is getting all the stuff together and get it cooking, because you have to melt down the lead so you can make the bullet tips, and you got to melt down whatever brass you've got so you can make the shell casings, and you got to make sure you have enough gunpowder made. And so there's a lot of steps in there that you have to get things cooking and moving and doing their business before you can really get after it. And when I talk about you got to have ammo for doing those tier 5s, I'm not talking like, 1 or 2 or 3 stacks. I'm talking like an entire row of your inventory needs to be ammo. That's how much you need to take with you. And then your medical stuff with you as well. And anything that gives you extra stamina so you can keep running. And then you need to make up... there's a town over there. Anything that gives you extra stamina for running around, keeping distance. Got to make spikes so you can throw those down at choke points. Yeah, you gotta prepare yourself to go into a tier 5. Now, if I was all strength and everything I had was into strength and pummel Pete and I had all the extras and strength mastery was going on, I would be less concerned about the amount of ammo that I would need to take, because I know that I could take a club or a sledgehammer and just be popping them every single time I swung. I have the mastery with the blade. Well, I don't have the mastery with the blade. I have the agility items and in with the blades, but it's not the same thing, because with the clubs and the sledgehammer you can get a knockback that basically pushes them, ragdolls them off and away from you. So even if you may not necessarily get the kill on the swing, you can get the knockback on the swing and give yourself some room. And you don't get that when you're dealing with the blades, unfortunately. Ugh. Home again, jiggity jig. Okay, let's put the sell stuff over here. Selling it. Selling it. Selling. The rest of it, I think, is all going to get used. That goes in there. We'll put that in there. That's medical, food, water. Put that there. Put that there. Let's take this over here. Do we have any actual food stuff that we put in here? We'll do that and that. Need to put that up. Put that in there. Let's go back over here. Let's put that in there. For now, we'll put that ammo in there. I don't think that's where I'm going to leave it. I got to see what I'm going to do with the shotgun turret. That will be the question. I think I'm going to sell this fist thing. Take that stuff all upstairs. There. Still growing, still growing, still growing. Growing, growing, everything's growing. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I want to keep everything else. Oh, let's go up here. And let's put the water filter on. And we'll take all. Take all. We'll take all. Uh-huh. Put that in there. We want to, you know what, for now, let's do this. For now, I'm going to put this stuff right here. Because we got to get a bunch of the yucca fruit. I should go plug this in. I've got ammo for that. Let's take this. And let's come up here. We've got that much. That's okay. Because if we come down here and we put this right here for now, and we put, oh, you can't put that ammo in there. Bah humbug. Yeah, okay, so I was talking about it yesterday. You shouldn't put the AP slugs in here. Yeah, you can't. You can't do it even if you wanted to, because it's not allowed. Ugh. Oh, wow. That was a hell of a stretch for 524. You're thinking I just woke up, and I haven't. Okay, so for now, let's go ahead and put our tool back up. Let's put that up, put that up. Let's put that up. That and that. And we're putting that in there. Whoopsie, don't do that now. Let's look at some stuff here. What can... I don't think there's anything we can really cook up. Oh, hey, guess what we can make? Another atomic smoothie. Just happened to have what we needed. Really? Come on now. Oh, we could go do that really quick. Sure we don't have. Let's get some juice put in this thing. Let's do... Oh, I don't have the clay. Boogered. Okay, we know that, heck, right over there by where that marker is the desert. So we're gonna go get some yucca fruit. Woo! I can't believe we just made that. No way. Only downside about having to come back out of here is those nasty dogs that just want to all on us. Plague spitters, that's what it is. Alright, we are looking for these little yucca trees. I saw just a whole stack of them right over here. I'm just grabbing some of the aloe vera because I'm here. It's not that I need it, but there's a whole stack of stuff. Might as well just go ahead and grab it while I'm standing here as quickly as I can without getting beat up by plague spitters who happen to be standing in the snow biome for whatever reason. Okay, so we could make 7. We already made 2, so that's 5, and so we just need 25 yucca fruit, and we have more than enough. Okay. Grab some more. We're standing here. Why not? They also make other smoothies. The yucca fruit, it makes some pretty powerful smoothies. My bike. You want some too? Anyone else want to come running? I mean, might as well just get it done now. No egg. Dig a little... Starting to think I was dropping stuff, but it's just that those feathers from that crappy little nest thing. Hi-ho, hi-ho, off to work I go. Gotta get that. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I did a ton of stuff today. But I also didn't really do anything physical. But I feel like I did. It's kind of weird like that. I don't know why that feels like that way. Just been one of those days, I guess. I think partly is the weather. Like, my body is like, I know that bad weather's coming, winter's coming, and it just does not want, it's fighting me. It's like, nope, we're not going into hibernation yet. We're not doing it. So now it's kind of like that process right there of, I really can't, I don't want to, but part of me wants to. It's like, okay, it's the end of September. Let's crawl into bed and go into our cave and hide out until April. I'm telling you, I almost wish that that's how it was for humans. Like, we could just go into hibernation. Oh, excuse me. You know, I think all of us could use, like, 3 months, 4 months of just curling up into a ball and sleeping for like 3 months. We could all use it to catch up on our sleep. Come out, order a couple of fat freaking pizzas. Be like, okay, I'm ready to go for the rest of the year. I think that would be funny. It'd be an interesting way to live. But I kind of envy a bear. It's like, okay, I'm going to just pack all this food in, pack on all my fatness, and then I'm going to go sleep through the winter time. I get up when it's spring, and then I come out in the nice weather. But I get it. I get it. I understand it. How did we end up going down and then having to come back up on this stuff? That doesn't make any sense to me. Day 56. bashing some stuff down here. Alright, hang on. We can pause this game. Mrs. messaged me. Oops. Apparently we didn't let our chickens out of the coop today. That's a bad thing on us. I'd be worried about it if our chickens weren't spoiled to pieces, though. Okay, I need to quit busting this stuff up. It's just so hard because in some cases doing this, honestly, is kind of relaxing. I don't know if I'm weird like that or not, but just kind of doing this part of the game, sometimes it's just nice to get onto the game and then just harvest. And not just kind of veg harvesting stuff and not really accomplish a whole lot of anything, but just busting stuff down like this is just, I don't know, I could be weird, I could be the weird person, I'm okay with it, but I don't know if anybody else. The horde is today, day 56, so here in like 40 minutes. Hello, dear. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Them hops. Okay, what do we got? We got, oh man, we got 3 stacks. We should probably stay till we get 4. Something else jumped down on me. Got a duck. Got a duck. Watch out for falling debris. Construction worker here. Or miner. Miner here. Old school miner though. The pre-dynamite miner. We will be back on Monday playing Dying Light, the original Dying Light. Again, we're playing that series, just kind of getting a feel back for the original game to appreciate it before Dying Light the Beast comes out. And thanks to you wonderful people, and supporting the streaming, I will be able to pay for Dying Light the Beast out of what has been donated and subscriptions and that kind of stuff. So I just want to say thank you. That's what I was hoping to be able to do, to get to a point where through support from everyone, I would be able to continue to further the channel and play additional games. So thank you very much. Appreciate that very much. The support over the last 2 months has been phenomenal. And I'm looking forward to being able to put back into the channel with those subscriptions and donations. So if you haven't subscribed, haven't liked, haven't watched the videos, haven't done any of that kind of stuff, now would be a great time. Give it a like, give a subscribe, give a follow. Support the channel so when the next big game comes out, the survival game that comes out that maybe you guys want to see me play, I can turn around and use those funds to put back into the channel to purchase those games and play those. Your subscriptions are not in any way going to waste. I'm using them for the channel, and I appreciate those support. Okay, oh, we only got 10. Ooh, can we get back out with 10? Oh, you. Hey, get out of here. Made it. All right, let's run back to the base. Let's see what we got to do to prep for the horde night here. And what else we got to do? We're probably going to have to go chop down some trees, because I'll bet you a ton I don't have any wood to make spikes. I'll bet you anything. I am so confident. I know we don't have enough wood. So probably should just swing by over here and chop some trees down ahead of time. That big block right there, that's our tree farm. Need to take ourselves a drink of water. Take ourselves a lot of drinks. Okay. What do we hear? Meatball the Black Sheep. Welcome, sir. Appreciate you stopping by this evening. Oh, so I want to share something just a little bit here, because it is amazing that, you know, one of the things that I started doing this channel for is because I wanted to share I want to share my love of video games with everybody else out there, and my love of survival games and whatnot with the community out there, and build that community. And you never know how far your actions go. But 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, we had lots of chickens and we had lots of eggs, and we were selling those eggs out to people. And we met a wonderful guy, and who was in the army a long time ago. He was, I don't know, at the time he was like 77 or something like that. He didn't look that way. He looked younger. And so for the last couple of years, he's been coming by every Saturday, and they buy eggs from us, a couple dozen every Saturday. And I've been, you know, I talk to him any morning that I'm here. I stand out there and talk 5-10 minutes with him every Saturday. Well, recently, he ended up having some medical issues. They found out that he had stage 4 cancer. Um, they tried to do what they could, but if you know anything about cancer, stage 4 cancer is really, really, I mean, your limit and your ability to survive stage 4 cancer when it's caught late is really difficult to beat. And he went downhill really quick. And so a couple weeks he was able to go home, but he was on kind of hospice care. And he passed away last not yesterday, but the week before Friday. And so his wife called, and I took eggs up to his family today and dropped him off. And I did not know, and this is kind of like one of those tearjerker kind of moments, but he considered me a friend. And his son said that he really only had 2 friends. One was this guy that he used to work with, but his son was like, but he didn't really like him. But I was the other one. And man, it choked me up big time. Because you just never know the effect that just being kind to somebody else and having interactions with them can spread so far out and be such a big deal that you just never realize, that interaction was so profound with that person. And I couldn't have been more humbled that this gentleman considered me a friend. His wife is German, and he served in the army as I did, and we talked about all kinds of stuff. Some mornings we'd stand there for a half hour talking, and I had no idea how important that interaction was to that guy. Crazy, but extremely humbling that I found that out this morning. His wife gave me a huge hug this morning, and I'll still take her eggs and talk to her and whatnot. But yeah, so be kind out there. Is really kind of the message that I want to say, because you never know how that kindness can affect somebody else and make a difference on their life. Which is why I want to do this. I want to be able to talk to people and hopefully be a positive influence on more people, even if it is just online. All right. Enough of me being kind of emotional, but yeah. So be kind. Help people out. It's important. Those trees, those are definitely not ready. Where am I at? I got 4,000. I need so much more wood. Ugh. So much more wood. Oh, getting honey. We got some honey. It really does. There's so much garbage that goes on. The headlines. Only bad news sells. So we never really hear about, the goodness that people do in the world. We need to hear more of that. We need to share that more. Maybe we can make the world just a little bit a better place. My goal is just to make people that I'm with and work with and whatnot, just even if it's just a little bit. Being kind is free. So is being an asshole, but We try to do kindness more. It just surprised me. I think that was the thing that just surprised me so much, was the fact that his son was like, yeah, he really only had 2 friends, and you were one of them. I'm like, wow, I only spent time just chatting with the guy on Saturdays. I mean, that's, really what it was. No idea that it meant that much to him. Pretty crazy. Oh, did I just... Oh, shoot, that's Paul Bunyan, these guys. Bam! Oh, this is a wandering horde. Ooh, 2 blue bags off of that even. Nice. Gotta read some of these here. Oh. Okay, we got lots of those. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the base. Let's get some start getting some spikes to be made. See if we can start getting our other forges turned on, so that we can start getting our ammo working, so we can go take on one of these tier 5s. Yeah, you hear I'm telling you, I yesterday, man, I got something stuck. When we were testing we got lucky and ended up getting a screamer, and was able to test our little base here. But yeah, one of the things I did notice is, in the last little bit, I've only been getting one screamer at a time. I haven't got double screamers for a few play sessions now, which has been a bit of a surprise, because it was like there for a while. Man, it was 2 every single time. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take that. We're gonna do this. 166. Okay, let's put the rest of it in there. That back in there. Let's go over here and let's put all this stone in, along with that little bitty bit of clay. Okay, that goes and that goes. Come over here to our ammo, and we're gonna put more of this in there. We've actually built up quite a bit of quite a bit of the gunpowder. More than I expected, actually. Well, yeah, I know they were doing it, but so here's the question, though. I'm playing on 2.2 B3. Oh, did you? Do tell, sir. Okay, let's figure out a good way to break this up. Just break it up like that. I'll read this. Okay, when I built the perimeter wall, I forgot to show boundaries on the land claim boundary. That's about 5 blocks inside my wall. Oh, so they were spawning in the space between the wall and the boundary. Got it. Got it. Let's run upstairs. See if we got some more taters. Yeah, that'll do it. Growing. All still growing. Taters, everything's still growing. Biscuits. See, I can't make... okay, fish tacos. Salmon and cornmeal. Let's track that. Let's see if I got salmon and cornmeal. Salmon and cornmeal. Oh, look at that. We can make some fish tacos. Okay, I'll cook up some fish tacos. Grilled corn, we can make that easy enough. Hobo stew. See, taters are killing us right now. See, yeah, Meatball, I'm not 100% sure. You know, I was thinking it was pretty weird, but I don't know where the other ones have gone. Taters again, taters again. Do I have... Let's track that. We have the cornmeal. We have 14 eggs. We have 34 pumpkins. We got the fat. Oh, let's get the water. Da, 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 da. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We making some pumpkin pie. Takes 50 minutes, though. Ouchies. I was getting them in this game for the longest time, but just all of a sudden, it seems like I've only been getting one. Now, it's irradiated, most definitely, but still only one. Oh, we need to make spikes. Spikes! Spikes! Spikes, spikes, spikes. How many can we do? We can do, let's do 150. And let's go over here and craft 150. And not leave us with that piece right there. Let's go ahead and put the foodstuffs up. Put that water stuff up. I'm going to put this right at the bottom because I don't want to take up my inventory space right now. Let's go ahead and throw that up there. We need to put this little piece in there. I'm going to... Where do we put these? Where do we put these? I think we've been putting them right here. Our blocks. Where did our blocks go? Did we put blocks in here? I know we had blocks somewhere. I know we did. Yeah, and that might be a better idea because it shows you, if you just clear out your inventory, put all your stuff in your box, and add in all your food to your inventory, then it would highlight what you can and can't make. And that's a pretty good idea, to be honest. Okay, oops. Okay, we want to do this. I want to put this and half of that in the box. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to try to do that, But I mean, right now, I know the one ingredient though that I need the most of, and it's potatoes. Clay soil. Did I just see? I think I just saw a bunch of spikes. I think I just saw a whole bunch of spikes. I got 94 spikes. Take those. We'll take those. We'll put the mushrooms in there. We'll put those in there. Are we still making those? We got one more to make. I'll take that and put that there. Take the 3 seeds that I've got. 2, 3. Replant them. Grab some tacos. What did these give us? 46. Ooh, man, that's good stuff, actually. Potatoes and eggs. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the armor mod for the motorcycle? I got really lucky, and I cannot remember what I was in, but it was a single POI that I went into, and I got both the armor mod and the 4x4's V-plow in the same POI. But I can't remember which one it was. It was here in the snow biome, though. I definitely wasn't went anywhere else. We are going to get so many experience points from this next horde. It's going to be ridiculous. It is. Okay, so see, now they're not going to be falling down, so I am less worried about doing a whole bunch of spikes over there. That was weird. And more about just protecting the pole here, because they're not falling down anymore. So I don't need to put spikes over here. I just need to make sure that, like, how they're getting to this spot is all spiked up big time. And then I'll do the most damage. Man, what the hell? My mouse is acting up big time. You know, I am notorious for it. Christy's really good, though. She always seems to remember the learning elixir. Always. I mean, she is on top of that thing. Me, not so much. I struggle with it. Especially when you get excited and you get in the moment. It's like, I forgot to take it. You get halfway through the horde, you're like, son of a gun. As you can see, I got 4 of them on me right now. It just seems like I've been buying them up, but I haven't been using them on the horde night. And but this horde night, nope. We are going to be using the heck out of them. Yes, we are. We're getting the experience points so we can do some good stuff. We're stacking the spikes up too. We're not playing on this horde night. because I guarantee you this one's going to get really squirrely. The last one got pretty crazy, but I need to cause as much damage before they get up there as I possibly can get away with. Now, I've got it set up really well, and I'll go through it here in just one quick second, show everybody what we built, how it's set up. Probably, oh, look at that. Put a big fat hole right there. Oh, dude. Uncool. Oh, you keep finding them. Oh, that's awesome. I've had to buy mine. I gotta take that crap out at some point here. Okay. All right. Let me go show you the base and how we built this together here. Looks like I'm not going to quite get my upgrade in time. Let's get these put back up. Whoopsie. All right. So, what you've got here is iron spikes. So how did you think that the iron spikes worked for you? Because I find that they're extremely expensive for the damage and stuff of what they do. Like the return on investment is kind of meh for me. But did you find that it was a whole lot easier using those? All right, so this right here, let me make a couple building blocks a second. So this right here, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you add in the walls, that's 13. All right, you're gonna want at least one side. So here's part of the problem. If I'm trying to repair, I can't really get through this unless I make a different kind of entrance right here. Probably just using a wedge block would probably just open this up so I could step on top. But I can really reach all of these. If I move this out one, it'll be a whole lot better. So what you do is you set up a single entrance, a 3 wide by 4, 3 by 4, well, 3 by 5 really, because you want this last block where you can put your barrier. Kill zone. All right. And I've got arrow slit pieces on the top and on the side. When I built this, I think these electric fence posts actually stood a little taller. They don't stand as tall as they did before. But you don't have to have arrow slits on the side. You can actually just make it a regular square block, which is probably what I'll come back and do before the next horde, is take all of these out and put a regular steel block in there. You need a generator, a switch, 2 wire relays, and then you need 8 of electric fence posts and tripwire posts. Okay, take your generator bank. You're going to want 5 to 6, preferably 6 engines to put inside of it. Fuel it up, get it ready to go. Where you at, you little jerk? Oh, she's going to get hung up on the spikes. Okay. So hook your generator to your switch to the relay, and then one relay out to the other. This relay is going to connect. Oh, she got all the way up in here? No, you died, you little butthole. You're going to jack up all my spikes. So then you take your relay, and from this relay, you can run a line to each one of the tripwire posts. And the tripwire posts have to be on the outside because the electric fence posts don't run as far as the tripwire does. So once you connect from your electric relay, connect to connect. You don't want to run these in series. Okay, you want to run them parallel. So one connects to all 4 of these. Then you connect from one tripwire post, you run it all the way over to the other side, and you connect it to its corresponding one on the other side. Then you take this one and you connect it to your electric fence post. Then take that electric fence post and run back over to the original electric fence post. Okay? Now from there, you're done with that segment. Then you do the same thing. Tripwire post to tripwire post to electric fence post to its equal fence post on the other side. Now, you could make a whole hallway of this, like 4, 5, 6 long. But what I've found is if you get too deep back here, they don't flood through the door very well. And so you end up with issues. Now, the other piece to this one is you have arrow slits on the top, and that's where you take dart traps, advanced placement, and you point them down. You put another generator with a switch and a relay, and you generator to switch to relay to the top, and then you put get power to all of the dart traps at the top. So when you're sitting here fighting, and they're getting piled up in here, okay, and the electric fence post got everybody jacked up, and they're all tweaking, and if you get too many in here, you reach over and you flick the switch for the dart traps. Now, dart traps and your turrets, your shotgun turret and your machine gun turret, they don't set off the demo zombies. So when a demo zombie gets in there, you want to stop shooting unless you can get headshots, and let the turrets take care of it and the dart traps take care of it. And then you're not going to have it blow up on you. Now, we got the new zombies, the ones that resist fire, ones that resist electrical. And so the electrical ones will come up through here. Okay, but that's why you get a shotgun auto turret set up to shoot at those. And when they get up in here, everybody else is twitching. You can just focus on killing that one and one alone. The shotgun also works in here as a weapon for crowd control. However, you want to avoid the slugs, because the slugs will hit this opposite wall and it will damage it, and you can conceivably break through. So if you're using slugs, you want to stand right in the middle and shoot that hole. If you start shooting off to the side, you'll start breaking your own blocks. Yeah, the orange and blue ones. Correct, Meatball. The orange and blue ones are the ones that you're going to get, that'll get you. Okay, I'm going to pick this up for right now because I don't have it. The auto shotgun turret doesn't take AP ammo. It only takes the red ammo. So for now, I'm going to put it back up in here with the one dart trap that I've got. I'm going to put this piece in here. Keep my learning elixir. Alright, so I need a spot to put... I'm going to put it all in here. We're going to put our money in there. We're going to put that in there. We're going to put our wood in here. We're going to keep those. We don't need to bust any locks. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. We need to top off the generators. Make sure everybody's good. And put that in there. I'm not going to need to wrench anything. I need to keep that. I need to load up on the ammo. I need to keep my axe, but I won't need my shovel. I need to keep that tool. I won't need that. Probably not going to need that either. So we'll put our axe. We'll put that right there. We'll bring this down on here. So we got more inventory room. Okay. Let's go look at our... Let's get our stuff here. We're going to take some of that. We're just going to load up on a couple of these items. I don't really... What do these do? That's damage mitigation. That's ranged damage, so we'll take that in case it gets a little squirrely. Food... Where are we at with our food? We'll eat that. That should be enough, I think, for right now. We've got water. We've got all of our stuff there. Let's get our ammo. All right, we got a whole lot of that stuff and that one. We're going to take this just in case. I am not going to do the Molotovs. I will probably set my sorry butt on fire. What the hell? Oh, hey, it became Horde Night. Okay, we're on. We're on. And this is exactly how it works right here. You just stand right here. You work with multiple people. You put 3-4 people right along this line. Headshots. Oh, crap. Crap. See, that guy just ran right on through. As you can see, they get kind of built up in there. That's when it'd be nice to flick on the dart traps. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get to the next horde, get stuff built up to be able to have the dart traps powered up and have enough darts and stuff to make it happen. Oh, No, he did it before. You dirty dog, you. I forgot to grab the stuff to repair. Okay, I gotta run upstairs really fast. I need electrical, those, and then I need iron. Okay. It's nothing but pistol from here on out. Okay, let's... Okay, everything's holding up really well, actually. You dirty dog, you. Two skill points. And that's what it is right there, man. You could just sit here all day long and... There it is, right there. Oh, man. It's just picking on flies. That's all it is. Really wish I'd have a shotgun turret though, or at least a couple of the dark traps. Ooh, okay. Careful. Almost made a mistake on that dude. This thing keeps jumping up. This thing's got a recoil and a half. I have to keep pulling my hand down to keep the... Okay. Man. Oh, shit. I'm using AP, so I shot through somebody and hit the little beeper. Woo! Look at them pile them. That's why you need that's why you need dart traps. Oh, okay. So it's not completely perfect. Oh, man, my hand's getting a cramp. Ooh, maybe I should have made that M60. Good Lord. Where are we at? 253. A little bit longer here. Oh, he jumped right in front of me on that one. Look at the loot bags racked up. Good Lord, they're spilling over. There's so many of them. Oh my Lord. I don't know if I've seen this many zombies. That's why you gotta have that stupid shotgun or the shotgun turrets and the additional dart traps, because the dart traps, I just flick on a dart trap piece right here and it just clear all this out. Oh, I need to repair. Woo! I get to push the bags out, man. There's so many. It's insane! This is insane! Look at the loot bags just piling up! Oh, it's crazy! It's crazy! Oh, you gave me a dinger, dude! I'm getting extra damage because of my getting so many hits in a row. Oh, hello. Oh, where both you guys come over the wall? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, shit! First aid kit. Stop breaking up my base. Okay, so when we wasn't paying attention, they was busting the bottom. See, that's why you just have to have those dart traps. Because those dart traps catch the people you're not seeing. Let's do this. Woo-wee. Wow. Woo, woo, woo. Man, that was intense, but look at all. Yeah, see, they was done. Man, look at all those freaking loot bags. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's, oh yeah, they busted the whole tripwire. Why can't I fix that fence post? That's, maybe it's broke on the other side. Man, loot bags are just spilling over. Yeah, it's broken on that side. That was nuts. Woo-wee! Yeah, I'm not going to have enough storage. Okay. Let's put that and that there. Let's pull that down. Let's go ahead and just put the rest of these up there. We need that there. We'll put that stuff right there and that right there. Let's get to looting. Let's get to looting. Man, we're going to have so much loot. It's ridiculous. Holy cow. That's insane. Oh yeah, there it is. Eight of those books. Tier 5 machine gun, M60 machine gun. Wow. All right, let's go to the sale box. Let's ditch the stuff I'm gonna sell. That's tier 5. I'll save all the tier 5 stuff. Sell that. I have one of these. I'll sell it. I have one of these. I'll sell that. Actually, I'm going to keep that and replace my other wrench with that. Man, that was an insane amount of loot. Insane. Okay, so let's pull that back and that back, and let's put that up there and that up there, and then let's put some of this ammo up. We're not going to need all of this. Put that in there, that in there. Put that in there. Put that up there. Let's, where did we put our stuff? We'll sell this and leave that right there. Go here and put that right there. I think I've repaired all that stuff down there, so we're going to get rid of that stuff out of our hands. Put that in there. Dunk, 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 dunk. Let's, we'll drink this. Go down here and put that up, that up, that up. We'll keep those on hand. We'll put that up. We'll go over here and put this to be sold. All right. Man, look at all these loot bags. So much. It's like almost every one of them dropped something. or every third one drops something. It's crazy. Okay, man. Wow, 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 wow. Let's go look at the cell. That's tier 5. We have tier 6 of that, so we'll put that there. This is a pump shotgun. We'll sell it. We just made one of those. We'll sell that, that. Sell that. We'll go put that in the other. We'll put that for sale. We'll put that in there. Here, that goes in there. That goes, that goes, that goes, that goes. Come over here. That'll go, that'll go. Up here, we'll put up those. Do that. Put that up there. No, it's this one. Sell that. Let's see. Put that beer in there. I'm going to set this right here for now. That goes in there. That's ammo, so we'll put that up there. All right. Wow. Man, that is a ton. This is a ton of loot. Okay, we got to go. Oh, man, somebody busted around through there. Okay, yeah, and I should have expected some of this to be squirrely. Like, wow, I got loot bags out here. Because of the fact that I didn't have any of the backup systems to do the crowd control this time. This time it was me for everything. Kills, crowd control, the whole thing. It's just so much loot for a single player game. No, you've got a bit of a time frame. That you can get your loot bags. They used to despawn fairly quick, so you had to be pretty fast at it, but now it's not as bad. And then I heard on through the grapevine that I need to put that over there. That's mod. Put that in there. Selling that. We'll keep those. Selling that. Now I got that. I don't need to keep the other thing. That they're actually going to the point where all your loot bags and stuff, regardless of location, are going to be there for an hour. Like a full real-time hour. So it's not that way right this second, but you have some time to get your stuff sorted. I mean, you can't dilly-dally, but still, I've picked up so much loot right now. It's ridiculous. Good Lord. Alright, let's pull this stuff down so that I don't lose it. Alright, so this actually is going to be a good point where I can just start tearing all that stuff down. Put in full square blocks. We're going to have to get some dart traps sorted, though. Most definitely. Really? Now, why can't I get up the stupid thing now? Fix that. Okay. Let's put those in there. I'll put that in there. We'll put this stuff back up here. Move that over there. Put that in there. And let's go ahead and finish out. Woo! Okay, we'll keep that. Get that in there. We'll put that in there. Put that in there. Put that and that and that in there along with that. And put the piece over here. Put that up there. Okay, we're going to turn that back on for the moment. Still got a busted up leg. Let's take a look at 3 full skill points. Whoop, whoop. Really? Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot to have them despawn on you like that. There may have been a couple that did despawn on me, but not enough that I'm honestly worried about it. But that's what also, when there's that many, the priority is always the orange, and then the blue, and then the yellow. So if you're always concerned about that, always go for the ones that give the best loot first. Okay, so what do we need here? We need intellect level 7, and that's going to be a lot of points. So, because it's 2 right there, and then it's 2 right there, so it's 4 before we can get the next levels there. If we put points into here, so I think we can get, no, we can't even get, we can only get the first level. Wow. Wow. Advanced engineering, I can go, that's level 6 too. You can't go much further, but one additional point there. Grease monkey, level 4, level 6. So kind of looks like I gotta at the very least get level 6. Can't do nothing opened up for me there. Guess I'm going to take this one. Because this, when you get these advanced engineering, you can see that all forged recipes cost you 10% less. Forged steel and electrical devices cost 15% less. And those kills from electrical traps get you more XP, 45% more XP. So it's a pretty good one to have. Let's really quick, though, just look at where we're at here. So harvesting tools that are 100%. Repair tools are at basically 100%, 50 out of 50. Salvage tools, 48 out of 75. So I need quite a few more. But I just picked up an impact driver, so... Knuckles, I'm not using any of this, but it's got a ways to go. Blades, I'm maxed out. I could make a tier 6 if I wanted to. But I don't have any legendary parts. That's the weird thing, is like, I got a couple of legendary parts and then I've never got another one since. Clubs are still down low. Sledgehammers are still low. Bows are way low. Spears, not a chance. Handguns, maxed out. Shotguns are working their way up there a piece at a time. Rifles are slowly getting up there. Machine guns, I can get the M60 now. And explosives, I can do stacks of gunpowder. But I can do hubcap mines. Sticky contact grenades. Robotics got a ways to go. But I don't use robotics really anyway. The robotic sledge was really about the only thing that you use in the beginning. So, armor, I just need 5 more points and I can make me a set of tier 6 armor. Medical, I am maxed out. Food, got a ways to go with food. Got to get 59 to get the sham chowder. And then it's moving up into these ones. I got a ways to go with all the food. Seeds, I'm maxed out. I can make all the seeds. Electrical, where am I at here? Yeah. Now it's just getting the other 9. I can make a bigger battery. Well, I guess 19. But all it is batteries, I think, at this point. Traps are maxed out, so I can make my own turrets. Workstations, maxed out completely. Vehicles, let's see. We cannot yet. We need 3 vehicles. Oh, man, we are so close to being able to make a 4x4. 3 magazines away from it. That's all we needed. Ah. Okay. We're gonna go do the trader. I do need to fix that hole though. So we okay, so first things first, let's fix our ladder. Can't do anything. We need to go up. We got to get some repair parts and stuff like that. Okay, we need that. How did that get in there? Probably should grab some cobblestone just in case. Let's go over here. I know we were making some more. Yep, there we go. There we go. Okay, we put our stuff up here. So let's go ahead and grab all of our stuff and come back down here. Okay, let's put this back where it belongs. That right there. We need to put the pickaxe. Actually, I think we need to do that. And we do that. And then our wrench is going to go there. Okay. Let's go fix a little bit on our base. Was the... What was it that you maxed out? Sorry, I zoned on a minute there for a minute. Vehicles. See, now I remember. I would put doors on these. I would put the I'd put the bunker door deal on these, because then they would stop trying to bust through the wall and try to go to these entrances, and they would stay focused on the front. I was like, I know I put doors on there, but I can't remember why I had doors on those. Now I remember. It was so if they busted through, they couldn't just run right up inside the base without it making it take some time. It really didn't do any damage. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. A little bit there. Tops are good. Yeah, I mean, bam. We've... yeah, there... Is there a way to... You know, I wonder... I wonder if I did an advanced setting piece, if I could put a roll-up door that came from underneath and came up, and this is where it stopped. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go. You have to find the schematic, but let's just do this real quick before I forget. Here, let's look at this. So, here you go. You have 3x3, 4x4, and 5x3 powered doors, right? And you've got the steel garage doors as well. So same sizes, and you've got just a regular 3x2 powered, and then you can use the iron garage door. So you could set it up conceivably that you would put like probably be a 3x3 powered door, probably a steel 3x3 steel. So you'd want to put one of these. I probably almost have enough to be able to make this. That's crazy, right? And then down here, put to the generator and take this stuff down and take these 3 blocks out, and instead of coming down this way, flip it the other way and have that come up, and it'd be 30,000 points right there. And then when the horde was over, as soon as it was over, I could flip the switch, drop that door, and I could walk right in here and pick up my loot. I wonder. Okay. Meatball, you got me thinking. You got me thinking of something that I need to try. I'll do it over here somewhere first and just see how well it works. And because my only concern is if it's going up and down. Oh, I don't mean to do that. Damn it. Get off there. If this space right here will be considered open and taken, and I can't put anything here to just stand on. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, just enough that I don't fall through. So like maybe if I put a quarter block or a half block in here and then had a little gap that was open just so the door could roll up, and then I could flip the switch and the door would roll down and I could get in here to get all the loot bags, and then flip the switch, the door would go back up, and it's 30,000 points that's sitting right here instead of the 10,000, that each one of these are to bust through. Yeah, we're going to science this shit. Yes, we are, sir. We are going to science the shit out of this. Okay, let's fix some of the stuff they busted here. Make sure they weren't smacking. Yeah, they were running over here, trying to smack stuff. For some stupid reason, they were smacking stuff over here. So weird. Yeah? Kind of hurts, doesn't it? Oh. Let me get my ammo loaded. Hang out there for me, buddy. Oh, I gotta repair that wall out there. First things first. Food. That does 46. That does 50. Actually, it's better to have pumpkin pie. Huh. All right, let's run outside real quick. We need to fix that outer door or that outer wall really quick. Then we need to load up. Let's fix the stairs if there's any stairs that need to be fixed. See those armor-piercing rounds? Yeah, those armor-piercing rounds pass through the zombies, and they will hit whatever's behind. Oh, I should make sure there was no... Ah, son of a bitch. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You know, my kids make jokes the fact that every time there's an electrical thing going on in the house, I'll shock myself at least once. Ceiling fans, light switches. Yeah, I'll do it. Well, there's damage down here. I'm just curious of how the damage down here occurred. Was it leftover that I just didn't repair from previously, maybe? I'm not going to fix that. I don't need to fix that. I do want to fix that, though. All right, let's go get our loot and go see Hugh over here. How much of this loot can I take with me? Let's do this first. Let's dump that stuff off. Let's go over here and dump this stuff off along with that, and let's put our stuff over here. Do this so it's easy to find all of our loot. Take all of that with us. We'll dump a bunch into the bike. And let's go see how much money we made. Probably going to break Hugh. He's going to be like, oh, I can't afford to buy anymore because, yeah. For whatever dumb reason, he's got problems. Like, bro, the shit I've been bringing you should be able to trade with all the rest of the traders. Be making bank. It might have been like a cop or something that did, you know, tweaked out on the spikes beforehand and then blew up down there at the spikes. He never even made it into the base. Very possible. Very, very possible. Oh, you guys are going to do this to me? Seriously? I made it through that whole horde and all that business, and then these assholes freaking jack me up. And I don't have any of my stuff on me. Oh, I hate you. Oh, because Hugh over here didn't want to open his freaking door for me. Any other day I could ride right on up and it wouldn't be any big deal. I got broken arm, broken leg. I can't move worth a damn. Oh, this sucks so hard. Damn it all. No, I'm not going to be fine. Oh, okay, we'll ditch that. We're selecting the 2 vehicle ones. Let me see your inventory, because I got a whole bunch of crap to sell you. Oh, really? You got enough of those? Okay, well, take all this. Oh, you're not going to take that? Oh. Book. Do you have a vehicle book? I just need one. Dude, you are freaking worthless. I didn't take stock of how much money I made. And how much I had to start with. Damn it. Oh, I did get a point, though. Okay, hang on. Hang on. There is... Is it this one? Sponsing cast... There. We're going to put that point there. When we get back, that'll heal and screw some stuff up here. Alright. Read. Put that up. Put that up. That. And that. Let's go ahead and take all of this stuff. No. We're keeping that. He's not buying any more of that, so we're keeping that. Okay. Oh my goodness, man. Damn stupid dudes, not even in the horde, tag teamed me and jacked me up. Infected, concussion, broken leg, broken arm. Are you broke here, buddy? Okay. Oh, he's got an auto shotty in here. What do we go up to 16? We probably made close to 10,000. I'm going to have to go back and look at the replay and just see where we started at, because I can't remember where we started. I was so excited. Ammo. I need that ammo for sure. I got plenty of that. I'll take that. Building stuff. We really don't need anything building-wise. We don't need any of that. Can I have... Oh, man, I'm just missing what I need. Okay, hang on. He still won't buy any of that stuff. I need another water filter. You don't have the book I want. Oh, we'll buy the potato seed, though. And the mushroom seed. Let's see, tripwire posts. I can make those easy. Dart traps, we're taking both of those. Should take this blade trap too. I should take those blade traps. Comma! Welcome, sir. Long time no see. Hope everything's been well with you. I have all of this stuff back at the base. I don't need any of that. And I ever got a quest from you, so we just have to limp. Yeah? Undead Country. I don't know if I don't think I've played that. Alright, let's go heal ourselves, thanks to, you know, jerkwad team over there. Pretty fun and difficult, huh? I think my next piece, though, is to bump up the difficulty of vanilla to maybe insane. But I think I'd bump up the XP gain as well. No, not really. It's just, for me, it's just a lack of not spending time to learn how to mod something. There are some really good mods out there. Guns, cars, yeah. See, and I know those mods exist out there, and there's some really, really cool stuff that people have created for the game. Um, and I should look at it, and I should get into doing some of the modded stuff. Because I've heard that some people have done some really, they've done some really cool stuff. Let's use a cast. Takes care of both of those. Let's take a painkiller for the concussion. And let's drink some honey for the infection. Alright, now we're gonna live. Somehow, maybe. Let's put that in there. We can put that up too. Let's put this one in there as well. Let's slide down here and get that put up and that put up and that put in there. Do that. Do that and that. Put the dart trap. Where do we put the other dart trap at? Right here. So that gives us 3. Well, we were gonna do family night tonight, but we've had some chaos go on, so I don't think we're gonna get it tonight. Ammo. Oh, really? I'm thirsty? Figures. What are these? These do 78 water, 22 food. That's freaking outstanding. We want to put some of this ammo up. So we want to put that up. We're going to put those up. We need to take those and put them for the shotgun turret. Let's go upstairs and see what our farm looks like. Okay, pumpkin. Aloe. Looks like everything is good to go. Harvest time. Mix more of that pumpkin pie. Alright, another challenge complete. Yay me. We need to go back to the pine forest and find Wrecked. Guess we're gonna wait on gonna have to wait on planting. Let's do this. Put the seeds in there. And go downstairs. Close the top. And we're all good. Let's break that seed out. And put that there. Put the water in there. Aloe's gonna go over here. And the foods, this stuff's gonna go in here. Now I want way more potatoes. So let's take all this out of there. Let's put some of this in here. Let's put the tacos in there. We'll keep that. And then let's look at the taters and recipe and tater seed, and we're gonna make 6 and put the other tater in there. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's go look at our tool thing here because we got one of those and not one of these. So now we can use that. Let's repair it. So now we can use that to tear down cars. Woo-hoo! This new model on this looks way better. The what you're holding in your hand looks better than the original ones did. We're gonna have to go chop down trees again. Damn it. Okay, let's put that in there. We'll put that there. We'll have to go, when the storm's over, go put the seeds up there. Nothing there. We got some spikes here. And spikes there. You know what? Actually, since we've got the time, let's go ahead and break that out along with those two pieces. And let's go down here and set this up. Yeah, it used to look like a DeWalt. Bought a water cooler. Oh, just to hold it like a container. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are definitely glitching the shit out of that. Yeah, the nail gun still does. Definitely so. I love it. It's like perched on where this piece is counting as a full block. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so we're down one right now, but now they're gonna get hit, and then the shotgun's gonna go off, so I don't have to worry about that door nearly as much now. Okay, let's get that, and let's get that little bit there, and these things right here, and we're gonna take that and scrap, and we're gonna take that and scrap, and we're going to take that and scrap. And then we're going to go over here. We'll put that there, and we're going to split this up. Turn it on. Go here. And split this up and turn it on. So those can start cooking what we need to make bullets. That takes a little while. That'll be done here in just a second. Okay, we'll take that, go over here and put our tool back up. And get that back on our belt. We need clay. We need lots of clay. I need to go down here and look at the fuel on this one, though, because I'm not sure. Voila, there it is. Gotcha. You know, I think I've heard that with them. The downside that I have with that is the radiators only have a 5 stack. So if you go over here and look, you've only got 2 slots. And when you only have 2 slots, that means you can only stack 10 radiators in here to break down. And then it's done and it's over with. 1 second. My food is ready. You can only stack 10 radiators in here, 5 and 5. But if I break it down, then I can get a stack of 6,000 and I can walk away for a while and let that work. So I guess it's a trade-off. If you're going to be around your base and you can just keep rotating them in, okay. I can see the benefit to that. But for me, I'm lazy. I'd rather just scrap it, take what I got, and now I can just let that cook for a while and roll off and go do something else. Let's see. We need to make... Hang on, let's look at our stuff. Do we have... We don't have... We don't have any, so we need to make a trip. No. I was here. Tripwire post. Okay, I could just make that. It's wood and electrical part. And electrical fence post, forged iron, and electrical parts. So I just need to grab some forged iron and then some electrical parts. And I can pump out the fence post and the tripwire post. I don't think I need to be carrying this around with me anymore. I need to go put those out, and I need to put that down. Did the storm end? Okay, the storm did end. So let's go back upstairs here real quick. And let's get our seeds together. I want those. And I'm going to take those, right? Because those are seeds. Those are hops flowers. That's a hop seed. Those and that. And didn't we get... I could have swore we had some... I probably put them down. Let's just look here real quick. Farm plots. Sorry. I'm thinking farm plots, but I'm not seeing farm plots in here, so I must have taken them up there and put them down already. Could have swore I had some. Alright, let's do this, this, and this, and do this, 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 and this. Take that off, put that in. Alright, we need the taters, so taters are going in here. Okay. Let's go down to the other end. We'll round this one out with the corn. We'll put down that. We'll drop down the hops and we'll round it out with corn. Okay. We're gonna go back down, close that up. That'll do its thing for a while. Let's see. We need that, and we'll put those down there. And then we need to go down and put some of that up really quick. Only got a couple minutes there. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that puts us at 2 hours and 55 minutes. I know usually on Saturdays we go a little bit longer, But again, I mentioned earlier, we got some chaos going on around here, and my dinner's ready. So I'm going to go get my dinner, and I'll probably, between now and the next horde, or the next time we stream, I'm going to do a little bit of the generic stuff so you guys don't have to watch that garbage. Get stuff to get this rolling, and get some more other stuff cooking, get some stuff set up in here. Just the boring stuff that nobody really wants to watch. I'm going to get that all done. And good chance that when we come back, oh, it'll be Thursday, because Monday and Wednesday I'm going to do 2 Dying Light sessions on those 2 days, the original Dying Light game. If you haven't caught the other ones, I did an 8-hour stream previously and a 3-hour and 5-minute stream. They're both on the YouTube channel and on the Twitch channel, so you can catch those. Well, with that, heck, man, everybody have a good rest of your weekend, and have a good morning or a good afternoon, and from here, we're going to have a good night. We'll catch everybody on Monday for Dying Light.